All right, I'm going to kick things off here. First off, go Big Red. Second off, I have not watched a second of the game, so here's my reaction on the stats. Obviously, it's good to get a win. Akron is probably the worst team in the nation. I will start off by that. It's also a big thing to get all the backups playing time and your D-line and O-line more cohesion together. You can take a lot away from this game. The explosion on offense was the best part. Yes, your defense shut out Akron. Akron got shut out week 1 to Wyoming. They still haven't scored a point, which is incredible. The scoring of 68 points is what really stands out. I think if you these teams like Akron, HCU, all those teams, lower school teams, you need to really step on their throats and give them no hope right away. Because if you give these teams hope, that's when upsets happen. But if you just come out right away and just blow them out the door first quarter, these teams give up. And that is exactly what Nebraska did. Got after them early, made Akron basically give up, and that's the name of the game right there. Now, let's talk about special teams a little bit here. Archie Wilson did not see the field, so that's good. The field goal kicking seemed like it was good off stats. Again, didn't watch it. I have no clue. I'm going to rewatch the game tomorrow after our podcast in the morning. I'm going to roll this podcast and our actual podcast. I'm going to roll with not watching the game, just straight off the hip thoughts off of stats. Now the biggest thing I saw, and I've only watched a couple highlights, that Latif run, boy, has that got to get you excited for what he's going to bring after Raiola. The way Raiola's looking, he's probably going to be gone after this year. Either he's going to go pro, I would think. So it's always good to see those guys behind him to know what you got coming. Now you're going to have to probably pay Latif to stay, which is going to suck. But hey, that little run he had, amazing. It's always, these games help out your depth a lot because you get these guys in that don't play that much, and they finally are able to play in these games. Like your backup offensive lineman, your backup defensive lineman, they all get to play in this game because more than likely you're going to need those guys because very rarely do you go a full year without losing either a starting defensive lineman or a starting offensive lineman. Your running back play was, again, great. Emmett Johnson. Whoops, cut the video out on accident there. I don't know what happened. So now, all right, we're back. Emmett Johnson is the type of running back that you want and you need. He's just a bell cow. He'll take all the rushes, all the yards, everything for you. It was also nice to see Barney and Dane Key get involved. They weren't very, Barney especially in the Cincinnati game. I don't know why he wasn't really involved in the game plan. Maybe it's because Cincinnati was featured on him or what. This game he really blew up. He had one of his punts, which is an incredible stat. One of his punt returns was longer than Nebraska's whole season average, or the whole season punt return yardage total last year. Which that's another good sign is you need your punt return to set you up in good field position. That's a big part of the game. Well, wait, another good stat here. Iowa's quarterback Gronowski has less season yardage passing than Raiola had in the first half. He has 127 yards passing for the season. Raiola has had 140 at the end of the first quarter. Gronowski sucks. I don't know what it is about Iowa, but man, they can coach a good quarterback out of you pretty easily. That's enough Iowa talk, though. I hope none of you listeners are Iowa fans. I feel really bad for you. Your eyes have got to be bleeding. That's okay. Enough Iowa talk. All around, very good game. That's what you want to do. Now, did I expect to win 68? Nothing. No, I just expected Nebraska to take care of business because Akron again sucks. I think HCU next week could beat Akron. So all around, great performance. You handled the business. And now you just got to get through one more game, and it's Michigan time, which Michigan looks like they suck too. Okay, go Big Red.